Your ability to appreciate audio content can greatly vary depending on the speaker you choose. The best speakers alter audio, bringing it to life in vivid clarity and deep bass, whether it's your favorite album, a brand new audiobook, or the most recent demo. You must first learn about the greatest speakers, particularly the one that best meets your requirements. In this exciting video, we take a look at the best speakers of 2023. We have included links in the description box. Let's get started. At number 1 is Edifier MR4 powered studio monitor speakers. The Edifier MR4 is the company's first attempt at making studio monitors. Edifier is known for its reasonably priced bookshelf speakers. It is a reasonable alternative for anyone looking to buy a pair of studio monitors for content creation or just for listening to audio because it costs less than $130. White and black are the two color choices for the Edifier MR4. The device I own is the latter, which has an all-matte black appearance because the tweeter and woofer are all black in color. The Edifier MR4 is also available in white, with black drivers if you prefer lighter hues for a sharp and contrasting appearance. 4 elliptical rubber feet lift to the bottom of the Edifier MR4 to reduce vibration and improve grip. The Edifier MR4's drivers are contained in a 2-piece MDF wood cabinet with a front plastic shell that has a very basic boxy look. The Edifier MR4's simplistic design is appealing to me. The construction quality is excellent, and the MDF wood use feels thick and not flimsy. The speakers are substantial, weighing 4.5 kg in total, and are almost the same height as a 10.5-inch iPad Pro. The speaker's dimensions have to be appropriate for a desk configuration that is 1.2 meters long. The right speaker's front dial, which has a set start and end point and steps, serves as both a power button and a volume rocker. Both monitor mode and music mode are available on the Edifier MR4. Music mode creates a more dynamic sound by significantly boosting the bass and high end in comparison to monitor mode. Below, I'll discuss my observations of the audio quality in monitor mode. The Edifier MR4 features a comparatively flat sound profile for a studio monitor. I would characterize the bass as being good and tight, and having a flat response or clean tone. If you're hoping for warm booms and rumbling, the Edifier MR4 does not provide much of it. This is to be anticipated given its stated frequency response of 60 Hz. Very good clarity is produced in the mid-range and treble. Vocals and other instruments can shine out since the mids are forward and detailed. On the Edifier MR4, watching movies is also fun because the dialogue is kept audible throughout the entire mix. The Edifier MR4 also provided excellent imagery, making it possible to distinguish between the various musical instruments and sound effects, which was very delightful when viewing movies. 2 knobs for treble and bass control are located on the back of the right speaker unit, and they each allow for adjustments of up to 6 dB in either direction. Personally, I would set monitor mode's bass control to its highest setting. It's regrettable that Edifier left off a subwoofer out port while designing the Edifier MR4. Since the Edifier MR4's sub bass isn't its most noticeable response, having a subwoofer out gives users the opportunity to install one based on their personal audio tastes. The Edifier MR4 desktop speakers are a fantastic choice if you're searching for a set of speakers that can produce strong, uncolored, pure sound for less than $130. The Edifier MR4's sleek, simple style is another thing I truly admire. Additionally, since it is available in both black and white, there's undoubtedly one that will match perfectly with your setting. At number 2 is Audioengine A2 wireless speaker. Since Audioengine takes its time releasing new products, wireless versions of its speakers might not be available for several years after the wired counterparts do. The $269 A2 wireless speakers, fortunately, were worth the wait. They offer a dynamic unsuppressing digital signal processing free, rich, brilliant frequency response, and a subwoofer output for those who wish to dial in some deep lows. The audio is correct, the design is timeless, and the quality is excellent. The A2 wireless won't let you down if you're looking for a good stereo sound signature in the Bluetooth era. The A2 wireless, which comes in matte black, glossy red, or glossy white variants, has two 6.0 by 4.0 by 5.3-inch speakers that can be placed on desks, counters, or bookshelves. The catch is that, in contrast to the majority of the wireless speakers we evaluate, this set of speakers is stereo, necessitating a connection in order for power to pass from the left speaker to the right. Therefore, even though the speakers are wireless, there's still some cable management to do. Nevertheless, the speaker enclosure's piano-like finish is lovely, and the exposed, grill-free black drivers look fantastic as well. Each speaker has a 2.75-inch aramid fiber woofer and a 0.75-inch silk dome tweeter, and weighs 3.5 pounds for the left speaker and 3.2 pounds for the right. The system has a frequency range of 65 Hz to 22 Hz and a combined peak power of 60 watts. On a desktop that was somewhat inclined upward, we tested the speakers. The highs are noticeably subdued without the upward angling, so we advise doing so whether you angle them up or screw them into stands using the threaded screw holes on the bottom rubberized panel. The audio described in this review occurs when the listener's ears and the tweeters are about in line. We typically tested the speakers at a level range of about 75% to 100% while adjusting the volume on our sound source, an iPhone 8. The Atwell Plus wireless speakers from Audioengine offer stereo separation, which is something that most of the competition cannot. This, combined with outstanding precision, results in a clear, transparent sound character that is uncommon among wireless speakers. We also like the Fluence A60, a stereo pair with an optional subwoofer in this price bracket, as well as the all-in-one Marshall Colburn and JBL boombox, which both deliver more strong bass but with less precision. Audioengine is without a doubt the model that audiophiles choose among these. At number 3 is the Logitech Z906 5.1 surround sound speaker system. It is very obvious who Logitech is aiming this one at with the Logitech Z906, a cute little 5.1 channel audio system. First and foremost, we appreciated that it could be utilized as a full-fledged home theater surround system or as an audio system focused on PC. They can reach a larger audience in this way. Despite its small size, it performed wonderfully, and the build quality was excellent, something Logitech is known for. It can be a great entry-level home theater system because it is incredibly simple to set up and connect. This makes it very practical for people who don't want to fuss with calibrating speakers, connecting AV receivers, and setting up home theater systems. Last but not least, the price is excellent given that you have a full 5.1 channel system. However, the device has several very clear limits. It lacks an HDMI port, which is unfortunate given that it is becoming the most popular connection in home theaters today. And it cannot decode anything higher than Dolby Digital or DTS, so Dolby True HD or DTS HD Master Audio are not supported. Of course, as the system lacks any sort of overhead speakers, there's also no Dolby Atmos or DTS-X. Even though it has enough power for generally small rooms and recreational spaces, the LED lights on the control console can be a little distracting. A system designed by Logitech that is THX certified and performs admirably in its intended application. The Logitech Z906 will satisfy anyone who merely cares about having some good old 5.1 channel surround sound without any fancy latest technology, since it is good build quality, nice performance, and can be used as either a PC audio system or a home theater one. And in our view, Logitech hit the mark with this one. At number 4 is JBL Professional 306 PMK-II. The JBL entry-level series is one of the most inclusive and user-friendly alternatives on the market right now. It's easy to understand why the user-friendly 306 PMK-II is one of the top recommendations for brand new project studios. Every expectation for a monitor at its pricing range is shattered by the JBL 306 PMK-II, a fantastic fusion of useful functions and intelligent design. Although it is a great option, there are a few cons. The JBL 306 PMK-II exhibits a definite dualism. On the one hand, it provides exceptional sound, especially when taking into account its price. However, numerous obvious problems prevent it from rising to the level of legend. Making correct mixing decisions will be possible thanks to the superb frequency response and accuracy, as well as the high degree of detail and precision. At 1.6 kHz, there is a perceptible dip that affects neutrality, although it is manageable with moderate EQ. You will have a difficult time finding a comparable neutral monitor at this price once you have it dialed in. Impressive bass response with some punch and warmth that doesn't feel jumbled or inflated. If you work with bass-heavy music, you'll want to couple this monitor with an appropriate subwoofer like the JBL SR310S because sub-bass is a problem. But that is a problem with most monitors. The build quality of the JBL 306P MkII has many positive aspects, much like the sound quality, but there is also one issue that has to be addressed. The cabinet's 15mm medium-density fiberboard construction gives it plenty of weight and security. The textured wrapping is skillfully done without becoming shoddy. The connecting points are excellent, and the back panel is secure as well. The unit usually looks good, and the dial and controls are functional. The component quality is decent, but by no means comparable to more expensive options. However, you cannot anticipate ultra-high materials at this price. It strikes a solid balance and is clearly superior to several other options. The JBL 306P MkII is already a great option because to its excellent audio reproduction and commendable build quality. But let's take a closer look to discover its inner workings. JBL has chosen to power the two drivers using a biamp setup. For a total of 112 watts of power, 256-watt Class D amps do the work. This combination of Class D studio monitors, which are functional and widely used, works well. The drivers consist of a 6.5-inch woofer for the low end and a 1-inch soft dome tweeter for the high end. I do think the JBL 306P MkII monitor has a neat, business-like appearance. The minimalist design and all-black finish will fit perfectly with studio settings. The front slick acrylic is the most divisive feature. Some would view it as giving an otherwise generic, bland-looking device some flair and personality. For others, though, it will be a somewhat clumsy addition that devalues its appearance. Your personal preference will determine which end of this range you fall on. The JBL 306P MkII speaker's outstanding value for money is one of their key selling factors. Yes, there are less expensive monitors available, but frequently you'll be giving up a lot in areas like build and sound quality. JBL has successfully struck the ideal mix between functionality, quality, and cost. I'd even add that it is the studio monitor product line with the best value available. While more costly monitors do provide higher performance and better audio fidelity, they also sometimes carry a significant price tag. Even then, the JBL compares favorably with a number of more expensive options. At number 5 is Klipsch The Fives powered speaker system. These powerful powered speakers have a beautiful design, may be utilized with a subwoofer, yet scarcely need one. They're all the contemporary connections you would expect from a soundbar, including Bluetooth compatibility. As a result, a pair of speakers that offers actual stereo separation, true bass depth, clear highs, and ease of use can be used as a self-powered, remote-controlled entertainment system. The Fives win our Editor's Choice Award thanks to their elegance, adaptability, and, most all, superb sound quality. The Fives are available in matte black or walnut variants, feature MDF enclosures coated in actual wood veneers, and have cloth grills covered in tweed that magnetically snap into place for simple removal and insertion. The grills are stylish and contain a medallion with the vintage Klipsch emblem in the bottom right corner. In contrast to the walnut grills, which have a less angular, more organic crosshatch tweed design, the black model's grills have a grid-like tweed pattern. The Fives provide strong bass depth on songs with heavy sub-bass content, such as the Knife Silent Shout. The speakers manage to give a decent dosage of deep lows while keeping things well balanced with the higher frequency content at maximum volumes and with the bass management in use. It should be mentioned that the Fives have a loud volume range. Both at high and low volumes, they produce a strong, well-balanced audio experience. Few products we've lately tested directly compare in terms of design or cost to the Fives. The Fives offer exceptional audio quality even without a sub, as well as the required connections to connect them to nearly any sound source, earning them our Editor's Choice. That's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like it if you did. If you're new here, click the subscribe button. Wishing you all the best until the next video.